What is aphantasia?
It's when you can't. Okay, let's do the test. All right. Imagine, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Close
Everyone
them.
close your eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Imagine an apple. Okay. Is it colorful? Is it like 3D? Is it like, thick, juicy? Is
it weird that I'm imagining just in episode 2 of Death Note, I'm imagining the apple that is being
Okay, that's fine.
imbibed.
It's fine. It could be
Yeah,
any
yeah,
apple.
seeing
Okay.
that apple.
Now, all right, now that you have the apple, on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being full-blown, imaginary, vivid. It's very colorful, bright. Can you that's 10, and then 0 is like you see nothing. Like out of 0 to 10, what would you say?
I'd probably say a solid 8. I'll be honest with you, my imagination's wild.
Okay. What about you, Leslie?
Well, okay, so when I think about, am I literally seeing an apple?
Like imagine in your imagination.
In my imagination,
Yeah, in your imagination.
it's pretty, this apple is red and it's 3D and it's got like a light shining on it. So it's like very reflective and it's like,
really?
it's slowly rotating and there's like,
Yeah,
it's super
So-
reflective.
So I'm imagining right now it's an apple. Have you ever played Pigman when you get one item and it brings it back to the shop and you spin it around and it's like So I'm imagining in that scene right now there's an apple and I'm just viewing it.
So what number are you out of 10?
I would say like when
That sounds like a 9.
it's pretty high. Like I can visualize it, but
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it, but I'm visualizing
Yes,
it. Yeah.
the way you visualize. So
What about you?
yeah, so for me, I would be probably like a 2 out of 10.
Aphantasia?
Yeah. So
Wasn't she on
do
American
you know
Idol?
City on?
I
Dude,
played.
the people need to know. We both have aphantasia, and ever since I figured that out, I just feel like Sydney is my soul sister. She understands it. Like right now,
Yes.
can you imagine anything behind
Nope.
this blindfold?
I'm looking
I
at
only
black
see
darkness.
blackness behind this blindfold.
There is nothing going on up here. Okay, okay. This is crazy.
Back on track.
No. I fuck the track.
Fuck the
I
track.
want to talk about aphantasia.
Oh, it's aphantasia.
It's
I always
aphantasia time.
aphantasia.
Oh, I think it's fine. Tomato.
Tomato
Same
flower.
shit.
Yes.
Okay, when did you find out that you had this?
I think it was when I was in community college. I always really struggled with school and memorizing things.
Okay.
And I started realizing, man, I always assumed it was because all the concussions and being knocked out as a child that was made me like
Where
this.
did those come from?
Bro,
Why?
I've had a lot of head trauma.
What?
Well, I think the biggest one that really messed me up. Actually, there's 2 that I think are pretty. Yeah. Okay. The
So
3
many.
biggest head accidents I've had is one. This girl, we were at camp. This girl was skipping rocks on a slanted hill, and I was facing the water, and she was up the hill behind me. She straight up chucked a rock straight to the back of my head, and I got a concussion from that.
What the
Another
heck?
time, I was on the twirly bars in elementary school, and you know how the really the really tall ones that you kind of swing on.
Okay.
I was at the top, just dangling from it, and I just let go, and I fall right on the top of my head, blacked out. Another time, I was playing tag.
She also has aphantasia. She is
Who?
worse.
Sydney.
Oh.
Sydney from
Yeah.
yes. So she actually has worse aphantasia than me. She doesn't even have an inner monologue.
What I found out even more recently was that I don't have an internal monologue either. So I don't have
See,
aphantasia or an internal
that's-
monologue.
What's
What about
so interesting to me, because I think I remember you saying that what you and Jody were talking about on stream, and I was watching it. I was so hyped. I love when you talk about aphantasia because no one understands. But when you said you didn't have an inner monologue, I was like, wait, that's so interesting because I'm always talking to myself in my head.
Oh, okay.
Always. I'm always thinking, I can hear myself talk to myself. So you don't hear that at all
No.
in your head.
No. So I talk aloud all the time. Basically,
I
what
also
I'll
talk
do.
out loud as well sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's fun. It's nice. I like
It
that. I
fills
think,
the dead space.
Yes, it does. That's
Yeah.
what makes you a good streamer. you
Never
can
done
just
again.
talk aloud.
So that's why when you asked me on Stream Managers today, do you have an inner monologue? I said no.
You talk.
Okay, when you're alone, do you talk to yourself in your head?
No.
So when you're alone, do you hear anything? Thoughts?
Okay.
No, that's not.
When
there's
if
no
you're
way, there's no
walking
way,
in
there's no
a
way.
forest,
Yep.
you're thinking things to yourself.
Do you think oh, look
I
at those
play music in
leaves.
my head.
Okay, well, let's.
I've got
thinking-
in PlayStation 2, you have an 8 megabyte slot. You have a bunch.
hiccup?
I'm in the middle of something. You know how you have 8 megabytes? You have a bunch of things, 6 things you can have in there. So lately, right now, it's been one EDM song I listen to. And
Which one?
I don't even know what it's
So
called.
it's on repeat.
Yeah, all the time.
Red
That's all I
lights.
hear.
Tiesto. Blackout.
I don't know song
everything
names.
faded.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I-
Ray, I'm
I
telling you,
do-
you and I are actually very
Yeah, I feel
similar.
we are
It's not a good thing.
very similar.
Hi, I'm Hamster, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here or you clicked on this video from your recommended, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. See you later.